What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rexora, and here we're doing an interesting video that I haven't done in a while. We're playing Standard. We recently had a Standard rotation, so Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, Innistrad, and what was it last? Streets of New Capenna are gone. So a bunch of those powerful cards no longer playable in Standard, obviously still playable in the other formats on Arena and elsewhere, but not here in Standard. And I've been hearing a lot of good things about Standard, so we're going to try it out today. And of course, we're playing a Jeskai deck, and obviously it's also a control deck. So if you know me, that's should be no surprise. But yeah, if you enjoy the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna talk about this deck and then get into the best of one ladder here. As you can see, no cards in the sideboard here. So yeah, Jeskai control. So obviously just a bunch of removal spells, a couple of planeswalkers, and some board wipes is pretty much all she wrote for this deck. There's a little bit of draw engine, or sorry, card draw spells, which we'll talk about. So yeah, the biggest thing that this deck, this archetype, I guess you should say, got is Ral Crackling Wit, which is a new planeswalker from Bloomburrow. So Ral here looking like a little otter here, and pretty powerful planeswalker. So 2 blue-red for a 4 loyalty planeswalker. Has a static ability of whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put a counter on it. Uptick to make a 1/1 prowess, and you can -3 to draw 3 cards, discard 2. So kind of like the classic +1 ability to protect yourself, minus ability to draw cards, and then it has a powerful ultimate. So the -10, draw 3 cards. You get an emblem with instants and sorceries. You cast Half Storm. Obviously very powerful if you ever get there, but a lot of people look at this card and think that it is a kind of combo prowessy card, but it is also just a really good control card. It makes a blocker, and then can also just draw you some cards and find you the important answers that you need. And then if you ever protect it, right, it can just continue to do that, right? Continue to make blockers. The blockers get prowess. You cast some spells, the blockers get bigger. You protect Rel, and then you draw more cards and you draw more spells, and you just kind of keep going and keep going and going and going. Speaking of powerful planeswalkers, you have Teferi Temporal Pilgrim, which works really, really well with Raw Crackling Wit. Teferi's ability giving you loyalty counters whenever you draw a card, and the token that produces also gaining counters whenever you draw cards. So if you chain Raw into Teferi, right, both of their abilities will synergize quite well with each other. So both of these kind of acting as the win condition. Also have some copies of Jace Perfected Mind, and Chandra as kind of backup win conditions. Jace also giving you some protection and drawing you some more cards. Not bad. Another awesome card that this deck got in Lightning Helix. Just an absolute fantastic card. Getting to kill some stuff and give your life total some buffering. And yeah, otherwise, Sunfall, Brotherhood's End, Temporal Lockdown should all be cards that people are familiar with. Normalize, obviously, but I want to spend some time talking about some of the other cards that you wouldn't commonly think of. So 3 Steps Ahead was a card that I kind of underrated when I first saw it. It very quickly made its headway from Outlaws of Thunderstruction, being a cancel base, most of the time, but providing quite a bit of value if you have other ways of doing things. So the paying extra mana to draw 2 cards and then discard a card, again, kind of acting almost as a cryptic command, right? So for 5, right, you can counter a spell, draw 2 cards, discard a card. So again, very similarly costed to Cryptic Command. And then obviously this other ability of making a copy of an artifact or creature doesn't come up often, but you can see that there are a couple of incremental advantages that can be gained here. So Torch the Witness, making a clue, you can copy that. Bandit, you can copy Bandit's Hall. You can copy Rel or Teferi tokens. And you can copy, I guess you don't get the counter, so don't copy a Sunfall token. But there's some interesting ways here that you can use to have some, but mostly, again, the draw to discard ability on this card is quite underrated by some people. I mentioned Bandit's Hall here because we no longer have, I'm reading some of the artifact card advantage or card draw spells that we had previously. So this is the one that this deck is deciding to go with. It can ramp you into Teferi or Sunfall, so it's not bad. And then whenever you commit crimes, you put counters, you remove those counters to draw a card. Not a fantastic card, but again, just a one of here as a fine addition. Make Your Move here is a card that again you would think would be retained. Excuse me, I don't know what that word means. Resided to just limited, but in this standard format, there's a lot of enchantments running around from Bloomburrow, the talents, and also again, just if there's a strong creature on the board, hopefully this can remove that. Spellgyre is another one that's really, really good. We no longer have what's the card called? There's been a bunch of the 4-mana Memory Deluge, right? So we no longer have Memory Deluge. That card's gone. So this card could potentially take its place. 4-mana counter, not great, but if you hold this up and they don't make you use it, you get to basically cast a Memory Deluge. You get to surveil 2 and draw 2. So nice, flexible card there. And then the last card I wanted to talk about was Torch the Witness. Again, just kind of a good card to cast when you got a decent amount of mana. Investigating is not bad. And then, and then Ill-Timed Sunfall. I talked about some of these cards, I think. Nothing crazy going on in the lands besides the addition of Fountain Port. This card, again, very, very powerful new addition from Bloomburrow. A bunch of cool abilities here. Mostly using the ability to sacrifice tokens to draw cards. So you can also pay life to make a fish, and then you can sack the fish to draw a card. You can also make some treasures. But again, mostly wanting to cash in like the Torch the Witness, the Sunfall, maybe some other tokens, and kind of get some card advantage there, as well as again the fish ability, also nice, getting to kind of soak up damage. So yeah, otherwise just a bunch of creature lands, surveil lands, dual lands, nothing too crazy going on here in the lands. And yeah, it's pretty much it. Just trying to cast some removal spells, sell out the game, and start playing some wraths until we can safely land a powerful planeswalker, use that to win the game. Let's see how the plan works out. All right, here we are for first game, and this hand's a little awkward. If you draw a land, maybe it's okay, but I'm not excited by it. Like one land, we get to play Bandit Hall, or we get to play a Lightning Helix. I guess we're on the draw. We have a good amount of lands. How many lands are in our deck? 27 lands? Okay, I'm going to keep. That's a lot of lands. Alright, so Spike Lessons is some kind of blue-white tempo deck. Okay, Fountain Port is a land, which is nice. So if we can play Merrick's and play a Lightning Helix, and then we have kind of our stuff going on here. Alright, Restless Anchorage, not what we want. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play Merrick's and play a Lightning Helix. Kind of all I can do right now. They have No More Lies, that's fine. Virtue, interesting, okay. We can play a temporary lockdown next turn, which is kind of cool. Or sorry, not next turn, we have to wait, but I'm gonna play the Restless Anchorage instead. I could develop the Bandit Hall. Yeah, because I guess this plus Bandit Hall is okay. Sure. Yes, I'm expecting that to come down. Yep. Yep, that makes sense. So we have the Bird Scout, okay. Yeah, I think we're just playing temporary lockdown here. They have a no more lives. That's pretty rough. We might be dead. I guess they're gonna play this. Oh, it's got flash. That's pretty rough. Yeah, I think we have to play this. I think we'll discard Jace. Oh, I have to discard 2 cards? Man, that's rough. I think I'm going to discard this Fountain Horn. I don't think I have time to use it. And this is a sorcery. But I guess I can use that on this thing. So dude, they do this. We're going to take 2, go down to 6. Oh, they have another one? Yikes. So we go down to 4. This is rough. Okay. Let's do this for 2. Do I even need to do that? Yeah, I guess I do. I guess we'll do this, because we really don't have a lot of life to spare. Okay, this we have to counter, or else we die. Play the Restless Anchorage. And then, I don't know. We'll see. So we go to 2. Okay. So I think I have to play Raw. I guess I could... I guess I have this as a blocker. So I guess I just play this. Yeah, maybe I just pass. Like we just have 2 Restless Anchorage up. Let's sack this, draw a card just to see what's up. Sure, we have to let this resolve. And then yeah, they're gonna not attack. I'm gonna make a token. 3 steps ahead. So I think I'm going to tap my Mirrex tokens and just play this Raw. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Because I kind of got to find an answer to this thing now. I guess we'll discard. Man, that's rough. I guess I'm not using 3 steps ahead this turn. And this is doing nothing, so yeah. Yeah, we have to animate this. They have a removal spell. Wow, they have Tishana's Tidebinder. Yep. That's rough. Alright, this hand seems really, really bad. I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan. I will say the one thing that is rough right now for a lot of decks is the mana bases. I think I'm gonna put this Sunfall back, and then we'll play a Thundering Falls. Yeah, start up on a Thundering Falls. Find a Make Your move. I'm gonna put that on the bottom as well. I just feel like I can find better answers. Play Seagrown Coast and pass. And we have no more lies up. So now we are just kind of big chilling. Like, now we're just kind of in the grind fest. I'm imagining that this is a blue-red, an Azorius blue-white control deck, as they have not played anything. So here we are. Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Because sit back. It's gonna be a long game. I don't think I interact with this. They have a crap ton of life. Okay. Okay. Again, I don't think I care about this. I guess we'll go get a blue source? No, we have a bunch of blue sources. I guess we don't have another red source besides Shivan Reef, but do I really need? I guess there's the Chandra, so I'll get a red source. Okay. Oh, look, another Mirix. That's funny. Deuce again. Not gonna interact with these card draw spells. Just does not seem like the way to win this game right now. They have yet another Demolition Field. So I can activate and then still have no more lies up if I get a Plains here. I'm kind of telegraphing that I have it, but it's fine. Did they play a land? I don't think they did. Oh, I guess they played the Demolition Field. I don't think I'm going to Lightning Helix here. Let's do Shivan Reef, and then we can 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess we can just activate the Anchorage. It tapped so poorly. It tapped so poorly. But here we are. I guess I can... Yeah, I might as well map, because I don't have anything up now. Alright. This is where I'm at. Thanks, Arena. Okay, that's a good sign, though. That they're starting their turn there. They have so many cards. They still have not drawn a land. That is kind of crazy. So they had to discard a bunch of Sunfalls. Okay. Yeah. I guess I can, once again, Anchorage. Let's do this a better way now. We can go ahead and cash this in per card. Oh, I guess I don't want to do that just yet. Cool. Again, not going to interact with these card draw spells. They find a land. They found a land. Look at this. So proud. Yeah, I'm just going to sack this map and draw a card. Alright. Another Restless Anchorage. Not bad. Now I want to hold up some counter magic. And actually, what's hilarious is I could kind of try to mill them here. This is a good time to do that. Yeah, actually. Let's go red, colorless, white. Oh, I have to do blue. Blue? Yeah, let's do like that. So I could just minus on them. Yeah, what if I just minus on them? Draw a card. Could counter this. Yeah. Just make him use another spell. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why they concede to that, but yeah, they didn't draw lands. The matchup is all about like drawing cards, playing your lands, and then winning, landing your win condition. So okay. Alright, again, the mana base for this deck, I think is my biggest gripe. I'm going to put back a land, I think. Like I have Elegant Parlor. I think I'm going to put back this Battlefield Forge, right? We just have the trifecta. Yeah. I guess, no, this is fine. Ooh. It's still okay. Yeah, so Elegant Parlor here. I think I'm going to keep this Lightning Helix, even though, again, I think I just have to keep all these removal spells. Alright, now I'm just going to go ahead and Helix this. Sure, that's fine. Let's just archive. I'm gonna mill this just because, again, I want some lands. Alright, what is this? Whenever creature control enters, deal 1 to each opponent. Okay, that's annoying, but not a huge problem. Okay, I'm gonna Helix this too. I think I just try and get some cards here. It's like now I'm gonna play Jace. Yeah. Gonna minus and mill, I think them. I will clear your... Sure. Let's see, we have a Mirrex, it's fine. Actually, that's not fine. Mirrex with the War Leader, right? Because it's not a non-creature. Oh, well, that works. So what do I want to do now? I think I just play this Inspiring Advantage. I think I'm going to tick up Jace, because if I'm down tick, this Mirrex kills it. So let's do that. Submit 0. We'll play this and then pass, and I assume on the end step they're going to make a Mirrex token, and then I'm going to target this, yeah, in response. To save myself a point of damage. I know I'm definitely removing this, so... Yep, that's fine. This won't affect our greater plans. Sure. And then they have like yeah. Yep, it's pretty good. No more lies, not bad. Alright, I think now I want to mill them again, draw more cards. Ooh. Now I know they have unearth cards in there, so now I need to not do that. So Eldine Explosion could do stuff. I'm also probably playing this Mirrex because I'm tapping it for 1 mana of something. Probably blue. Yeah, and then this gives me no more lies. So I guess I should just discard this plus Spire Bluff. Yeah, fortunately, cannot deal with the Knight Errant, which really sucks. But again, with the Imidane's Recruiter, I kind of had to do that. Hopefully, they just cast the Imidane, or sorry, cast the Train Troops. That'd be sick. Yep, not interacting with this. Yep, that's really annoying. And then are they going for this? Yeah, so now we no more lies it. Gets exiled. And we're only taking... They either kill the Jace, and we take nothing, or they take 4. Okay, so they're not killing the Jace, which is interesting. Oh, well, that's just great. That's just perfect. Yeah. Cool. That's awesome. All right. That was a good draw. All right. This hand looks fine, actually. Again, it's another landlight hand, but again, the surveillance really do help out a lot. I think I'm gonna lead on Restless Anchorage though, and then followed up with one of the surveils just to get a sense of what I should be keeping for. Yeah, let's do the Elegant Parlor here. All right, I think I'm gonna take another land. Punished a little bit here for not playing a land that could get me to Brother's Hood End, but now I think I'm just playing this Survey land and hoping for another land, which I get, and yeah. And here, I don't fully know about this deck. I assume it's just the Go Wide Rabbit deck. I'll take the 3 damage here. And I presume they're going to play something that allows me to Brother's Hood End. Interesting. In that case, I will just do this. Because now, if they want to save it, they have to do something. If they don't... Okay. Even Interrupter. Sure. Don't I... Oh, I get to plot it, but only for 2. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and Brother's Hood End. Deal 3 to everything. We have a Meticulous Archive. Spellgyre. Okay. Alright. So we got a Temporary Lockdown and Sunfall. I'm inclined to keep. Elegant Parlor for Brother's Hood End. I don't think we need more Brother's Hood Ends. I think we're set on ways to wipe up the board here. This looks like mono red. Helix is nice, but we gotta wait on that, unfortunately. All right, I think I am gonna keep this Temporary Lockdown and hope that they play something here. That's nice. Yeah, gonna go ahead and jam the Temporary Lockdown. So let's get exiled. And then we have Helix. We have Sunfall coming up. Should be okay. Monastery Swift Spear, no triggers or anything. So I could do Lightning Helix here. I probably should. Spear, sure. That's pretty nice, because now I get to get some of these bad cards out of my hands. I'm going to discard this, and probably a Brotherhood's End. I guess we'll do Lockdown. Yeah. Shivan Reef, pass. So Spear's fine. And now it's just kind of waiting for the game to end. Don't think we need a Battlefield Forge. We'll pass. We can take a damage or two from this Swiss Spear. We're going to hopefully have a way to use 3 steps ahead here. This is what I think it is. If it's the damage, whatever the Helix. I think we're gonna counter draw. Just so I can again just start looting more and more and more. Now I don't think I need this Brotherhood's End. Yeah. Because now we do this, it hopes beacon. We do 2 damage.
Fire doesn't need a plan.
To here and here. And then hopefully this Chandra survives. And then, I don't know. We'll go from there. Sure. It's fine. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so now we just do this to make blue-red, or sorry, red-white, and then we helix here. We copy it, send it to the face. And there you go. We're gonna slam a big thing, we're gonna counter draw again. Ooh, that's kind of funny. It's not really going to work out super well. Do I care about any of these? I think Ill-Gotten Explosion is not what I want to do. I think I'm going to cast... I'll do this and try and find instant or sorcery to cast. That's pretty cool. Because we get to just burn them out. Jace here, we're gonna play, take a damage, and I think I'm gonna actually just, draw. I guess I want them to mill.
No secret escapes my grasp.
Yep. Sure. Okay, so that plus a spell kills Jace, but I'm not particularly torn up about that. Because now, this is where Mirrex plus Fountain Port combine really well. We just get to bury our opponent in card draw. Alright, so they have a way to deal some damage to Chandra while also doing that. I think once again I'm going to do this and try and find another spell. Yeah, we found another Lightning Helix. That's pretty sick. And then we have Fountain Port. I think I'm just gonna pass and use the Mirrex plus Fountain Port. They make a Mishra's Foundry. Sure. I am not gonna interact with this. They want to kill Chandra, they can. Ah, nice. Yep. And then this Monstrous Rage is gonna fall off, I believe, yeah. Yeah, I can just sack this and draw a card. I can also just attack them. That's actually kind of interesting. Didn't think about that. Yeah, I don't think I'm making 2 Mirrex tokens. Let's just go ahead and attack. I'm at 30 life, by the way. Like, I don't see how I'm losing this game now. Yep. Got it. Make another Mirix token. So now they try to do this, and then I can actually just sack it to draw a card. So it's even more value. Another Fountain Port is also crazy. Rawl, also great, because now we can make another token. So very interesting kind of small synergies here with all the token production. So the Mirix, right, just being a win condition, but also a card advantage engine with Fountain Port, and then Rawl being a good Planeswalker while also synergizing with Fountain Port. So pretty interesting. So this game should pretty much be over. It's going to be pretty hard to imagine a scenario of just 3 cards and 4 mana for my opponent that would end the game outright. And you know, obviously there are cards that maybe they could play that would be effective, like at answering Rawl. That's a good place to start for them. But without a way to interact with Fountain Port and Mirix, which again, unless I am missing something from a mono red build, I don't think they have access to. Pretty sure. Yeah, I assume our opponent is just timing out here. Probably out of frustration, but understandable frustration. Oh my god, I love this thing. Wait, this thing, is this from the April Fool's age or whatever? One of the events or whatever? That's funny. I love that. I'd get that. I'd get that again if I had the chance. Alright, come on, please. Alright, there we go. I kind of wanted to see our, like, what we could have done on our turn there, but it's whatever. Alright. I'm going to keep this hand again. Again, make your moves. I don't know if we've seen too many, you know, cases for, like, this being in your starting hand, but Jace the Perfected Mind has been performing well, and then Sunfall is, as we know, a very powerful card. Coming on Elegant Parlor here, looking for some non-lands, which we have not found yet. That's okay. Gonna have another Thundering Falls. Again, the Surveillance just do such a great job of smoothing out draws here. Yeah, again, that, you know, very similar to Temples, but a little bit better. So yeah, I'm gonna play Seachrome Coast. I could play this Jace, but I think I'm just gonna pass and hold up this Lightning Helix. Also, they could untap and play a Shieldred, which would be a great target for Make Your Move. Okay. Just doing none of these things. I'm gonna just... They want to make a Mirix token, they can make a Mirix token. Yep, it's fine. You got it. I have taken damage. Dismal Backwater. Whoa. Okay. I mean, here we are. Raw Crackling Wit. I'm gonna wait on that, because again, I wanna play it with Lightning Helix up. That seems like a better plan. Yep, Mirix is fine. Yep, so I'll take this damage. So go to 3 Toxic, 3 Poison. Let's see what you got. Duress. Duress is rough. Duress is pretty bad. So yeah, I imagine... Oh, they could take Chandra's Hope's Beacon, but that's not what I'm planning. I'm planning on playing Rawl. Yeah, it looks like they're angling towards Rawl. If I were in their position, or like from them, I don't want them to take Rawl or Lightning Helix. I'm fine with them taking Sunfall, Make Your Move, Jace. Jace, you know, I'd like, but But they might think like, oh, you can play, you know, they can play. Oh, I guess I could play Chandra if they take Raw. Actually, I could just play Chandra, tick up, and play lightning, double lightning helix, which is kind of sick. And then I have Chandra up. I was not thinking about doing that, but now I kind of am because again, if they take the Raw like I think they should, that's my next best move. I have to run into a counter spell here if they have it, which really sucks. They got to make a choice. That like, please, you're looking at you've had time to read all the cards, please. Holy moly. Alright. Something in my mouth there. They do take Raw. Okay, that's fine. We could make your move, but again, I don't think that is worthwhile here. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I just have to slam this Chandra. And they probably have a counter spell. They have so they have duress and negate. I'm sorry. How are you planning on beating the aggro decks, sir? Sir? That's not bad. Oh, so we can do that and then play Jace. I mean, I think that's better than Sunfalling here. Because this only deals... I hate that this only deals damage to creatures, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So it gives me a clue. Okay. Deals combat damage, okay. I'm going to slam the Jace here. Again, if they have another counter spell, so be it. I have to start making some headway here because, again, the toxic cards are just going to kill me. Yes, it's pretty rough. Yep. I think we're just going to do this and then pass and have lightning helix up and make your move. So yeah, let's just go lightning helix. And then I'm going to save, I guess the clue I should just use to draw. My guy, please. Are you killing your own guy? You got it. That is really making me think. I'm gonna draw a card before I decide what I'm doing with this. Okay, now that we have drawn that, I guess now I'm more inclined to get rid of this. Because if they just if I can resolve all 3 steps ahead on them, that'll be pretty sick. So they can resolve whatever they want this turn, which is nothing. Love that. We get to resolve this, hopefully. And then we pass. And then I believe we just have enough to counter their thing. Whatever they do. You got it. I mean, now I'm just going to make a fish, I feel like. Sure. Yeah, just make one of those. It's fine. So now I have to do, I think before blocks, I have to block, make a fish and block. I'm gonna die to these Mirix tokens because I didn't draw my, my field. Alright, so let's counter draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Sure. You kill my guy. Yep. We go to 9. We do get to Sunfall here. Unless they duress. Okay, nope, they just have undersea sewers. Bin it, bin it. Whatever it is, don't be good. Yeah, so now I'm forced to Sunfall because I can't deal with both of these things. Mirix was not a terrible draw. Play Mirix, pass, and then we can, yeah, make this into a thing and make a Mirix token. Sure. Maybe I don't want to do this because I want it to have a surprise. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I'd rather just sack it to draw a card. This is 2. Unfortunately, can't do both of the things, right? We can't both. Yeah, I can't both make a Mirix token and flip this. Or sorry, I can't both make a Mirix token and yeah. So I think I should just draw a card. Right, I guess, maybe we make a Mirix token. So this also doesn't cost me life. So that's, like, what's nice about this. Helix is nice. I think I am going to go ahead and attack. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attack. If they animate this Restless Fence, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sack the token to draw a card. Torch the Witness. It's not great. So make a token. Yep. Gonna go ahead and Helix this. And then, do I need to draw? I could. Yeah, I think I should. Okay. And then this, we Helix again. I'm fighting for my life out here. Fighting for my life. This being a sorcery hurts so bad. Like, if this was an instant, this would be awesome. Why is this not an instant? Like, Normalize is quite literally probably one of the worst draws. I think I have to make a Mirix token and draw a card. I guess I don't have to do that. I make a thing here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they must have just a handful of just all these counter spells, or sorry, all these removal spells, and I'm just dead. This is a really unfortunate game. Just our hand was a bit too reactive, or sorry, our hand was too reactive, and then they just had the duress and negates for our guys. So yeah, this is a mistake to do this, but I have no choice but to yeah, they show me one removal spell. Yeah, like I Mirix is again another one of these cards that's just like, I don't know how it wins games, but it does. All right, there you go. There's a couple of games with this Jeskai control list, and or at least the best games that I could find. Again, apologies for, I guess, the arena clientele really not liking arena, or sorry, really not liking playing against control, or just really not I guess playing their best. I don't know. I'm also in the lower bracket, like bronze, so again, I don't really grind the ladder that highly, so that kind of affects me as well. But in any case, I hope you guys can see some of the power of this list. And Rawl, right, being a really, really powerful card, working well with Teferi. But the thing that I liked about this list was all the ways in which it kind of melded together. Right, so Rawl and Teferi both make tokens, which work well with the new Fountain Port. A lot of decks making usage of this card. Jace working well with Bandit's Hall, as well as Torch the Witness and Bandit's Hall, right, all these cards working well, again, with the Fountain Port. And then, yeah, Sunfall, again, working well with Fountain Port and everything. And then Chandra, Hope's Beacon here, actually being a really powerful win condition, as well as Jace, you know, Chandra copying Lightning Helixes, and then Jace just taking up, giving us card advantage from Bandit Hall, and just sometimes just, like, in one of the games, the plan was to mill the opponent out completely. So, yeah. Make Your Move here is not the most impressive card from a first look, but again, needing an answer to Shieldred while also answering other enchantments and the enchantments and artifacts that are all over the place in this format, you kind of need a card like this. So is this the best card in the game right now? No. Is it a necessary tool? I would assume so. Again, I would need to test more with this card and see how often it was kind of making an impact on the game. So, yeah. Did not get a chance to play Spellgyre. Torch the Witness was okay. Again, my biggest complaint with this card is that it's a sorcery. So many times I'm really wanting to cast this during my opponent's turn. Just being super weak feeling like a really, really weak card. But again, I'm not really sure what else you could run. Again, there's a variety of decks that you need to answer them early, but also have ways of answering some bigger things later. I will also mention that the mana base for this deck is a little bit wacky, and it's definitely not as consistent, you know, after rotation. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do to improve the mana base. Going forward. I know there's some dual lands coming in the new house at Karlov. No, wait, not Karlov. What is it called? The new horror mansion set, whatever it's called. I'm gonna get roasted for that. There's so many sets coming out with Magic. I just can't keep up. So anyways, that is gonna do for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, if you did, please like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, if you guys enjoy the standard content, let me know, and I'm happy to do some more. We'll find some other wacky decks to mess around with, but I was happy to test this one out. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.